Shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America and its society. I'm going to start out giving all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work, and the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. So I just wanted to hop into a quick sit down. And once again, my future wife, Yahweh Ratazar, one of my future wives, in the future. She did it again, man. She be, edifying you sisters out here. Even though, she's not following the right group right now. But, it's all good. Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, Lord willing, he pull her to the right men of the Lord, which, Lord willing, that's going to be my wife and one of my wives in the future. We say that because, we're going to have more than one wife. So, I'm going to let this video play and let y'all hear it,
A woman can't be a woman until she stop doing what?
Talking so much.
A woman got to stop doing what?
Yeah, talking too much. You got to be careful with your mouth because men are looking. You got to always be ready. And you be surprised what's blocking your blessing because you run your mouth too much. You run your mouth at the wrong time. And the last thing a man wants is a silly woman, a woman that has no control of their tongue. And I'm telling you the honest truth. You got to be able to shut up sometimes. You got to know your place. You got to know your place.
She posted a good video about what some other lady was saying about women talking too much, and that's perfect because some women do be talking too much, running their mouth too much. And guess what? The men of the Lord ain't gonna be dealing with women like that, man. It's just the honest truth. We ain't got time for the headaches no more, especially with the so-called black woman. You black women out here, so-called black women, always running your mouth and always talking and don't know your place. You got to know your place. Because guess what? When things hit the fan and you can't learn how to be quiet and shut that mouth, guess what? You're going to get left behind. And it's just reality. It's just the truth, because things is about to get real crazy out here. And you women need to learn how to be humble, like more humble than you ever been before, So this Proverbs 9:13, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. That's what a clamorous woman do, running their mouth, rolling their head like the ostrich, all out, just want to be seen, all on social media. That's a problem, man. First of all, you shouldn't even be uttering everything on your mind. A lot of you women do that, man. Y'all talk too much. Run your mouth too much, saying everything that come to your mind, how you feel. That's foolish. This is Proverbs 29:11. A fool utter all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it until afterwards. Exactly. That's what a fool do, man. They utter all their mind. Who utter all their mind all the time? Women. Oh, I gotta speak from how I feel. This is how I feel. This is how I think. This is, me, how I feel. It's not about always how you feel sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta be quiet. See, you lean into your own understanding anyway doing that. See, a lot of women be leaning to their own understanding. They don't even be knowing. Sometimes it's just good to just be quiet. Like, you don't have to say everything. This can go for you men as well. Know when to talk, know when to be quiet, It ain't just the women too, but of course this video is going towards women. We encouraging you women to stop doing that. But men too, you don't have to always say everything that comes to your mind. Sometimes it's good to just be quiet, My favorite scripture, Job 13:5. It says, "Oh, that ye will altogether hold your peace, and it shall be your wisdom." Sometimes you gotta hold your peace. And like the woman said, that woman in that video saying, you could be missing out on your blessing because you talk too much. You don't know how to be quiet. You don't know when to not talk, when to just keep your mouth closed. So yeah, it's just good. It's good to be quiet. First of all, I always like this fact. One of the greatest scriptures, that goes towards women that the Lord said. This is Ecclesiasticus 26:14. A silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord Yahweh, and there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Exactly. That's a gift to the Lord. A quiet and silent woman. A silent and loving woman. A woman that's going to be silent and know how to love. Now, we ain't saying that you can't talk to us. We ain't telling you women you can't talk to us. It's balanced. Proverbs 11 and 1. We ain't saying this be, we can't joke together, talk together, have fun together, none of that. But when it comes to listening and learning something and learning how to when some things, when your man is telling you something to put some things in order or putting his foot down or it's just time to be quiet, and stop talking so much, running your mouth, always in your feelings. We talking about that, not, us talking together, having fun together and things like that, Of course you want your woman to talk to you when you spending time with her, having fun together, going out. But we talking about serious stuff. It's a time and place for everything. And you need, and sometimes it's just be quiet. You ain't got to say everything that comes to your mind. You don't. And the scripture says, keep thy foot. Matter of fact, I'm going to get it. I got it. This is Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High Power God, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not they do evil. And what's the sacrifice of fools? Just saying everything that comes to your mind. This could go for men as well, but this is more on you women. You just gotta learn how to be quiet. Just close it up sometimes. That's wisdom. To be able to listen, to be able to hear. Hey, the Lord wouldn't have said a silent and loving woman is like a double grace to him. He wouldn't have said it if it wasn't true, because that's a true statement. Don't nobody want to hear no loudmouth woman. Hey, it says even when in war. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it, man. That scripture ain't got read in a good hot minute. Like even in war, nobody want. It's like, man, don't nobody want to hear it. Here it go right here. This is Ecclesiasticus 26:27. A loud crying woman in a schools should be sought out to drive away the enemy. I mean, look, it wasn't even said, look, don't nobody want to hear no loud mouth one. I mean, the enemy gonna run away from you. Hey, guess what? If you want to get the enemy away from you, put the so-called black woman in right there. Watch. They ain't gonna want to hear that woman running her mouth. They ready to put her to death or get away from her. I mean, it's just a true statement. This is just true. So, hey, when the Lord be saying these things, this is not to to beat you women down. It's really to edify you and get you to understand. This is not a beat down. This is not, to you women out there, It's not a beat down to y'all, it's not to hurt y'all, but it's just be quiet, because things about to get real crazy out here pretty soon. And you got to be ready to hear, ready to listen. You got to let the spirit sup with you. How the spirit gonna deal with you deal with you if you're not listening to your husband? Because the spirit could be talking to you through him, and you ain't listening because you talking too much. The Yahweh Shem Yahushua used the men to lead the people. So you gotta be listening. Sometimes it's just good to be quiet. So I'm gonna close it out. I ain't gonna beat the horse. It's already dead. So With that, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom Barakatum and a Baba Ball.